You know, when you do some stupid mistake, and then you realize you've done it. You realize you're about to doing it, but still you do it. And that's what happened to me. And it appears to be always with Boku no Hero Academy that I do these things. I had recorded the live reaction. I had it all recorded. I just had to save the file. But then I was like, which chapter is it? Oh, it's 143. And I tried to save it as 143. And I was like, oh wait, no, the file already exists. So what can I do? So instead of going to the internet, just opening the page I was reading the chapter on, and actually seeing the number, I cancelled the saving. And by doing that, and by actually doing other stupid stuff, I lost the video. And there it goes, another live reaction down the drain. I guess it's up for me to give my opinions now. So let us begin. So Boku no Hero Academy is 3 years old. Very, very cool indeed. I've been following it for nearly 3 years. So, and I hope it has more years to come. Now we see the ending, or the sort of ending, of the fight of Fat Gum and Kirishima versus Rappa and the other guy whose name I forgot. Yeah, I forgot his name. We see the ending, the sort of ending of their fights, because Rappa raises again to fight them. We see Kirishima's introduction to Fat Gum offices. Very cool to see how his resolve was already in shape, was already shaping up back then. We see a little bit of Rappa's past, how he used to be a fighter in a fighting club that allowed quirks, and how he was the undisputed victor of said fight club. And how he just wants to have a good fight. Like, the guy just wants to test his mettle against others. Like, yeah, it's weird, but it's a valid goal, assuming that he doesn't want to kill them in the process. So he offers, surprisingly enough, Fat Gum the opportunity to just heal Kirishima so that he can have a one-on-one fight against him. And so Fat Gum does. Kirishima is resting for a while. But I don't really think that fight is going to happen. Anyway, so... And we've learned that the reason why Rappa joined the 8 Precepts of That is actually because he lost to Overhaul. And he joined him in the chance so he could one day defeat him. He told the story of how one day he appeared, asked him to join, and he said, oh, if you beat me in a fight, I will join you. And then he died. Overhaul just blew him up, and that immediately reconstructed him. So, and that is challenging. He challenged Overhaul 5 times after he joined. So Shisaki is really a powerful guy. If Rappa is already a powerful guy, man, Shisaki, we know Shisaki is powerful. So we learn about Shisaki's plans. We know that he plans to revive the Yakuza using money, using the drug that he produced from apparently Harry, is it Harry? E-R-E. Harry's blood, we assume. So yes, I think it will be successful to a degree. I think Overhaul's plan will be successful to a degree because I think Overhaul is shaping up to be not the top villain, but is going to be the top villain of this particular arc or saga. I always get too mixed up. I think he'll be the main villain of this situation. We had One for All and not Todoroki. What's the other guy's name? The one with the hand on his face. Not Jagasaki. Who's called Jagasaki? There's a guy that's called Jagasaki in this. Again, here I go searching for the things I do not know. But yeah. Also, regarding the League of Villains, since I'm speaking of the League of Villains, we see two members of the League of Villains in Overhaul headquarters, and since Shigaraki, that's it, Tamura Shigaraki, that's his name. Let me see the other members that I was. Okay, so it's Toga, the girl it's Toga, and the masked guy is Twice. So yeah, those are the members we see on the underground lair with the 8 precepts with Overhaul. They are the transfer team in case of the 8 precepts of death fail, or the vanguard of the 8 precepts of death fail. Very, very cool. Twice is the guy who can multiply himself, right? The guy who multiplied himself so much that the guy who cloned himself so much that in the end no one knew who the original was. So they end up killing each other. They ended up killing each other, and one until only one survived, and I don't know. Even he doesn't know if he's the real one or not. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, I hate this. When I lose live reactions, I hate it. Because I'm not really cut out for reviews, especially immediately after I read the chapter, because I didn't have the time to think about it, and yeah, just I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not the quality. I mean, it's not like my videos have a lot of quality. But this is not the quality I usually like to present in terms of speech, at least. And you know that I just like to speak of things out of my head. So, yeah, Overhaul, as I said, and allow me to delve a little bit more into this situation. I think Overhaul's plan will work to a certain extent. He says in this chapter that as long as we have this finished product and this serum, we the Yakuza can be revived. I think that his plan will work in the fact that he will be able to maintain this, but Eri will be saved from him, will be taken from him. So I believe that that's what's going to happen. The heroes, especially Midoriya, will be able to save Harry, and they will be able to save Harry, but Overhaul's plan will work. And it will continue. That will be the thing that moves the internship arc forward after the fight against the 8 precepts of death. We still have 3 precepts left to be introduced. So far we've seen Setsunu, Hojo, and Tabe, the 3 guys who fought against Tamaki. the stealing guy quirk, the crystallizing quirk guy, and Tabe is the one that eats everything. Then we have Rappa and Tengai, the shield and the lance. Then we have this huge guy who broke the wall when they were meeting with the League of Villains. We have the plague doctor looking guy with the hat and everything and the cloak. Then we have this bug looking fella. Then we have Mimic, Chronostasis. Chronostasis is the guy that's with Overhaul, so I don't think he'll have. I think he's one of the ones who will get away. Mimic might also get away. I believe the other 8, the 8 expendables, as they are called, the 8 expendables, they are going to be arrested. There's no way around it. They are all going to be arrested. So that's what I think will happen. Overhaul's plan will work, just not as he fully intended it. Yes, my dear friends, my dear viewers, sadly this is it. I hate it when this happens. This is it for Boku no Hero Academy this week. I'm sorry that you didn't got to see my full reaction as I always intend you to do. But this chapter was amazing. Like the interaction between Fat Gum and Rappa was cool. Like it showed that the villain is just not a hunk of. I mean, he still fights for his own selfish desires, but well, he doesn't have a grandiose plan of I'm gonna take over the world. He just wants to punch stuff. So, anyway, I hope we get the Boku no Hero chapter next week, because since we won't have a One Piece, we'll at least there's Boku no Hero. So, I see you guys next week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, how poorly as it was, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it anyway. I'll see you guys next week for, as I've said in the Boku no Hero Academy live reaction video, which was lost in oblivion. Next week on Monday we will have the last chapter of Fairy Tail and the next chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins. I was about to say Boku no Hero Academy. We will have a chapter of Boku no Hero Academy next week, but it's only on Thursday. And on Monday, as a sort of reintroduction slash rebirth of something I've done before in the channel, I will bring back a series that I once covered in the channel. I will bring back The Promised Neverland. The series has gone quite a long way since I've left it. I will do a summing up video together with this week's chapter. The chapter has already released, but I will leave it until Monday to read it and put it in a video. So we'll do a sum up. I'll check all what I left in the channel. We'll do a sum up of everything that's happened in The Promised Neverland, all the amazing and head-breaking things that happened in The Promised Neverland, and I will bring it next week on Monday. And The Promised Neverland will start being a Monday video together with the 7 Deadly Sins. Also next week on Thursday, together with One Piece and Boku no Hero, I still have to decide a little bit on that, if I'm gonna have them 3 on Thursday, or if I'm gonna have 2 on Thursday and 1 on Friday. Boku no Hero Academia might go to Friday, because Boku no Hero Academia always has been getting delayed as of lately. So Boku no Hero Academia might pass to Friday, and we'll have on Thursday One Piece and Dr. Stone. It's an emerging manga. There's like 20 chapters of it. It's an emerging manga and a very, very cool one. And next week I'll do the same. Oh, it hit its 20th chapter this week. So next week, instead of One Piece, we'll probably have a theory video on One Piece, and we will have Dr. Stone, the sum up of the 19 chapters and the 20 chapters live reaction on that same video. So expect some pretty long ass videos next week. but I hope you guys will enjoy them as much as I will enjoy making them. So, without further ado, I say my goodbyes to you. Please have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for the new videos. Bye bye.